let's talk about Sifu. Sifu is an amazing game with a crazy amount of kung fu stuff you can do. Bosses are insane. The visual style of just everything is insane. Storytelling I really like, and I want people to actually check out this game. If you haven't heard of it, Sifu is basically the beat 'em up action game. PS4, PS5, PC, you can do crazy mods you can see people actually do, and overall I think the game deserves the attention, man. They did a really good job with this. But let's talk about why I like the game. I'm gonna start off with the story because it's very simple but very effective as it's told. So basically there's this group of 5 martial artists that try to take over or attack a martial arts school, and they attack the school because it wants the secrets that the headmaster Sifu has, of the knowledge over the years he seeks and stuff like that. But as Sifu resists as the master of martial arts of the school, he basically, you know, bans him and stuff like that. And you're not playing as the master himself, you're playing as the child who was killed that day because of one of the henchmen, like the Big Five, took you out. So instead of dying, however, though, you were granted the power of this talisman that basically revives you if you die, but ages you older. 8 years or something has passed, and now you're seeking revenge on people who did you wrong and killed your family and killed everyone and massacred the students in the school that you were part of. And throughout each run, you're going to fight a total of 5 bosses as the 5 people who basically are responsible for the attack. And you go through 5 different stages. Each of them are very developed and like different mechanics of the level design. Not really like you're fighting the different things, but each character of the bosses can do different stuff. As much as I would say, Sifu was actually kind of like a rhythm game as well, where you're constantly trying to figure out how your opponents attack, what you can do to counteract stuff, and what's the best option to go for when trying to complete the level. The game really rewards you on trying to complete levels at a younger age over than an older age, because you don't have to have less health, but you do get more damage when you age though. So that's like one of the good things. But you don't want to be at the last boss at like 74 or something if you're still trying to experience what the game has to offer. That's the story of the game basically. You're on a revenge quest, but throughout your runs you can actually realize you can spare the bosses for like a true ending. I haven't really got to that yet. That's like my first run, but the first run I did beat the game just by beating the bosses, and it's amazing. So let's go into like the gameplay mechanics of the game. Well, you're doing kung fu stuff, and there's a system of parrying, dodging, finishers, combo meters, scoreboards at the end of the levels, and experience points. I'm gonna go over the experience points first. Experience points are led to you mastering different moves into your move set, where every time you die or something, you can like unlock a certain move. The moves basically depend on what you want to go for. If you want to go for a move that uses the focus bar as a sweep, I highly recommend it. That move can be used on bosses, except for the last one, but bosses and regular enemies as well. You can get more damage if you knock down enemies. There's also weapon environmental mastery, where you can throw weapons at enemies like chairs and stuff. There's also weapon mastery, where you can basically use weapons even if they break. It's really cool. You can have strong counters, where like hook counters, different type of combos, and like round kicks. It very varies what you want to play as, but in order to keep those skills, you have to permanently unlock them. Permanently unlock them is you basically cash out your experience points multiple times in order to permanently unlock those moves. And even if you were to be at an older age, or even try to restart a level just to try to be at a younger age for like a future one, if that move is permanently unlocked, you get to keep it no matter what, because you spent the experience points to have it. When it comes to score, you can use that for the shrines, and when it comes to what age you are, there are age limits for certain moves at the shrines as well, where you have to be at a certain age to acquire a move, or be before a certain age to acquire a move, like stronger health on takedowns, and stronger structure, stronger weapon mastery, and stuff like that. But the combat is really cool. It's very fluid, as you can try out different moves and different environmental aspects to the game, where you can dodge and roll over like tables and stuff in order to make space. The enemy variety is really good in the game, I will say that as well, because bosses and mini bosses can do different things, and they lead you into situations where you have to change up your playstyle a little bit, do more countering, do more dodging. Just kind of be aware of you will die a lot in this game, but as you keep playing it and going through levels, even at that, oh, it's so good. It's so good. If you were a fan of Absolver when it first came out, I had like gameplay on the channel for that. That game was really good. People didn't play it as much as I thought it was when I played it, but it's basically the same kind of combat. You have light combos, heavy attack combos, and unbreakables, which is really cool. Sifu offers a variety of type of gameplay when it comes to finishing levels. When it comes to visual style of the game, it's very cool. Has a certain style that's like, it has that Absolver type style. I don't know what the style is actually called, but there was someone was in the game I had to just pause and look at it like, damn, it has a photo mode. It doesn't like have a flourish like a really good photo mode. You can pull some good shots, and each stage is different in this environment, so you can basically just like look around like, damn, this is cool. And it's very detailed too. There's a lot of like secrets you can get. You can unlock as well. They won't do nothing personally to your character, like boost their stuff and everything, but it's cool just to fill out this detective board that you have. And when you have it filled out, you get to learn more about like the bosses and how they function around the world. And also, you can replay levels in like when you unlock shortcuts. To get shortcuts, you can either get it from the level you're at now, what the level you're playing at, or further levels or further stages down have shortcuts that basically you can use or unlock, like hidden doorways, hidden passcodes, and stuff like that in order to like if you want to cut down on the time of certain levels, basically use those, go back and use the unlock you have like that, and then just go through that. I really like that because it makes the game have a high replay value, as going back and forth not de-aging, but actually growing older as you maybe lose health, but you gain more attack, and being able to just go straight to bosses. Like there's for example, how to get past the third boss, like really not get past it, basically go to the third boss almost in an instant. You will unlock the elevator key. The elevator key basically sends you straight up. When you go to the elevator, it sends you straight up to the boss, so you don't have to actually climb all the stairs trying to reach the third boss. You get more experience and score if you try to fight through the level as it is, but if you don't want to risk dying and taking high points of damage before you get to her, I really appreciate what the game has done so far. Music wise, music's okay. I have no I have no like high regards to it and everything. Music's okay. Gameplay is solid. That's really what drives the game to be as it is, and just the art style in general. If you guys think about picking up Sifu, definitely pick it up. I would say it's one of my must plays of the year so far. I was really looking forward to it. I really enjoy it, between the beat 'em up action, third person that you can see, and it's just so cool. Mini bosses, the bosses are cool. The combat system is awesome. You will struggle trying to, you know, make combos and going through levels and stuff, but it's very rewarding at the end. There's 2 endings to the game as well. So there's an ending where you spare all the bosses and you get the true ending into the game, I heard. And also, if you just kill everybody, which I did, my first run, going through that, it's very hard, you can lock that ending as well. So it basically gives you like a good replay value. If you want a game that's really cool, good indie game, check it out. I really appreciate you guys looking at my stuff on my channel so far. I like Sifu. That's all I gotta say about it. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Sifu is really cool. If you're looking for something with great combat, great visual art style, great replay value, and overall a great solid game, check out Sifu. That's all I got for you guys today. This is Ace signing out.